Welcome to the 30-day wellness journey. So let me get the slides up for today. Oops, we're already on. Let me just backtrack really quick. We're on the last slide, so let me go backwards a little bit as we get forward to the front slide. And let me add that. So welcome to the 30-day wellness journey. I wanted to do a live YouTube stream so we could jumpstart and kickstart the 30-day wellness. Beautiful. We've got the Mandarino Adventures in the chat. Thank you for being here. Got my notification. You're live. Yes, we are live. Happy New Year. Yes, Happy New Year. I thought it would be really important that we just jumpstart and kickstart this 30-day wellness journey together. And the first video will be live right after this, but I really wanted to use this to kind of amp it up, kick it up, get some hype and get excited. So I posted on my Instagram yesterday just some questions of what you might have in relationship to the 30-day wellness journey. So we're just going to get started. Let me know where you're tuning in from. We've got a couple people live. And if you're watching the replay, thank you so much for watching the replay. You can also let me know in the comment section below where you are tuning in from. But for those of you who are live, let me know where you are tuning in from. And I've got my green juice. We are starting today super healthy and wellness all around. Beautiful. We've got California, the West Coast. We've got New York City, the East Coast. So beautiful. Thanks for being here, Lisa. And I'm tuning in from Alaska. If there's any new subscribers today, I am tuning in from really cold Alaska. It is, oh no, it's actually warm today. It is 31 degrees. So let's just jump right in. So about me, I have been posting on YouTube. This March will be my 3rd year. So it's kind of wild to think. And this is also my 2nd round of doing 30 days of wellness. I did the first 30 days of wellness in January of 2021. And then the next year I started doing the 12-week year. And so this year I really wanted to bring back the 30 days of wellness so we could jumpstart this new year together. My name is Alyssa Cotton, and I am a mental health and wellness expert for entrepreneurs, coaches, and content creators. I help them expand their mindset and their businesses by tuning into their inner compass. If you've known me for a little bit, you might know that I'm obsessed with the concept of an inner compass. So an inner compass is basically our intuition. And when our intuition points directly north, our beliefs and our values are all in alignment, and we're able to live a life that feels good for us. And the 30-day wellness journey is really going to help you nurture your inner compass. So the best way to jumpstart your relationship with your inner compass is doing self-love, self-care, and the wellness journey is going to take you on a ride to encompass all of the love that you can take and really set the tone for the rest of the year. Again, I live in Alaska. So the 30-day wellness journey, we've got some people tuning in from Alaska. Good morning, good afternoon, Anchorage, Alaska. Welcome. Thank you for being here. So the 30-day wellness journey, there are going to be 30 videos starting today. So as soon as this live is done, I'm going to upload day 1 for you to tune in. And here are some tips that are going to help you be so successful with the 30-day wellness journey. The best thing you can do is block off 10 minutes every single day. So you can really ask yourself, am I a morning person? Am I an evening person? Or do I get a lot of energy in the middle of the day? So you really want to plan this time to watch the 30-day wellness journey videos in your peak productivity. So make sure if you block off time, you're more likely to schedule the time, you're more likely to show up and watch the video. Another thing you can do is just put it on your schedule. You can put it on your calendar so you can get an alert. You can also hit, I think, the notification bell on my channel, and it'll alert you every single time the video goes up, and it'll alert you directly, kind of like a notification. Another thing that you can do is if you're really struggling to find that time, tell people what you're learning. Research has shown that when we tell people what we're learning, it kind of cements deeper in our brain. And when we tell people what we're learning, we're able to share our experience. So not only is that going to help hold you accountable on your 30-day wellness journey, but it's also going to inspire other people to be like, wow, what is this person learning? What is this person doing? So telling people that you are on this journey, telling people to either encourage to join with you. And another thing that can help you be successful is downloading the free calendar. So I know a couple of you have already downloaded it, and the calendar basically has the 30 days, and you can just check off each day after you've watched it. And throughout every video, it's kind of broken up into 3 parts. There's going to be either value added, education, or inspiration. Then there's going to be a reflective question, and that's really for you to journal and look inward. And then at the end of the video, it's going to be an inspired action, something for you to take after the video. Sometimes the inspired action is as easy as sending someone a text, and sometimes it wants you to look at maybe your morning routine or your evening routine and make some small changes. So downloading that calendar and that journal can really help you hold yourself accountable. And if you struggle with anxiety, sometimes the fear of the unknown, of what if this is really scary, or what if this is really uncertain, and getting that calendar is just going to have all the topics laid out for you, so you can kind of map out, all right, I know on Friday we're going to be talking about XYZ. I can mentally prepare for that. So here are my, I would say, go-to tips to help you be successful. And there's going to be time at the end of this live for us to go over any questions that you might have. So if you have any questions, you can write them down or even just put them in the chat, and I will save them for the end. Here is a snapshot of the calendar. So the calendar is a totally free download. You just have to put your email, and I will make sure, if it's not already in the description, I will make sure to add it. And it has the 30 days. It has all the topics. It has a little section for you to journal. It also has a little section for you to write what your inspired action is going to be, which is just another layer of accountability. When we are making new habits, right? How often have you decided to watch 30 videos every single day in the new year? This is just going to help you hold that accountability. And whenever we write pen to paper, we are more likely to achieve the goal. So if you've ever attended any of my other lives, you know that I'm kind of obsessed with the science and the data. So we are 42% more likely to achieve a goal if we write it down. So this calendar is there to help you write it down and just have more accountability. And it's also a really great tool. So let's say you fill out the whole journal, and then let's say in 6 months you look back at it and you're like, wow, I've grown so much, or I've really been inspired to keep this motivation and this momentum going. Or let's say in a year you look back and you're like, oh my goodness, I cannot believe I've grown so much. This is so inspiring that I have pen and paper holding me accountable. So you might be asking, all right, how is this going to help me? How is watching 5, 7, 6 minute videos every single day going to help me? And why should I do it? Wellness is something that is so underrated, and wellness, mental health, all about this internal work. And so it's not as glamorous as going to the gym and getting a really good sweat and being like, man, that feels so good. The wellness component is kind of like planting a seed. And if you are any gardeners, I know we've got a couple of gardeners in the chat. If you garden, you know that when you plant the seed, you really have to nurture it. You have to give it proper sunlight. It has to have good airflow, quality soil, water, and then with enough time, the seeds will sprout. That is the same with wellness. It's a really slow momentum. And at first, you might not even see any value added. And at first, you might not see any momentum. But what we know is that after 21 days of practicing a new habit, you are more likely to stick with that habit and be consistent with that habit. So these videos are designed for you to really jumpstart your wellness journey. When we can look inward and tune in to our wellness, so many other areas in our life will come together. Because when we nurture our wellness, our stress levels are naturally going to decrease. Our anxiety is naturally going to decrease, which means we can handle stress more. I know I'm stressed. I know that you're stressed. We all have stressful activities in our plate. I don't know anyone that doesn't have stress. And so the stronger our relationship with our wellness, the more tools we're going to have to bounce back, and the bigger bandwidth that we will have to tolerate whatever life throws at us. So this wellness journey is really there to help you build your stress tolerance so you can tolerate more stress in the future. Here are some questions that I received on Instagram. And again, if you have any questions that I haven't answered, you can always write those in the chat. So, what time will the videos go up so I can plan ahead? The goal is to have the videos up at 8 a.m. Alaska Standard Time. So, that is 9 a.m. West Coast time and noon on the East Coast. So, for example, if you're on the East Coast, you might schedule watching the wellness videos during your lunch break or after work. Or if you're on the West Coast, you might decide that part of your morning routine is to watch the wellness videos. But the goal is to have them up by 8 a.m. Obviously, sometimes snafus happen, and if they will be out every single day, guaranteed, but they might be at a little bit later date or time. So the next question I got is, what happens if I miss a day? So luckily, with the world we live in, you can either double up or you can just take that break and start with the next day. So it doesn't have to be corresponding. You don't have to do day 5 on day 5. You could do day 5 on 6, 7, or 8. So if you miss a video, the best thing you can do is, as soon as you've recognized that you've missed a video, make time to schedule to watch that video. There's research that's called the absent violation effect, and it really is connected to the New Year's resolution. So many people are in the gym January 1, January 2, and January 3. And then what happens is by January 4, 5, and 6, people say, oh, I've got this on my plate, or I've got that on my plate. And it's not the idea of missing that actually sets us back. What happens is we don't get back on track. And so often we beat ourselves for missing a day, when in reality, the best thing we can do is bounce back and start over. So research has shown that if you miss a day and you get right back on the next day, you are more likely to be successful with the goal versus if you're like, well, I'll just start over next week, or I'll just start over next month, getting back on that next day. So another question I got was, what if I'm too busy? So luckily, these videos, there's not going to be really a lot of graphics or anything on the screen. So if you wanted to, you could listen to them like you would a podcast. You could plug it into your car or plug it into your headphones while you're cleaning or doing chores. So you could really just listen to it as you would a podcast. You don't actually have to be watching the screen. And that could be a tool to help you if you find that you are too busy with your schedule. Another thing you can do is try to have fun with it. So the longest video, I believe, is 10 minutes. So having fun. All right, how can I block this time off? Maybe right after I get off work, I'm going to have some fun. I'm going to do some dancing and I'm going to put a video on. Or I'm going to tell my friend, hey, I'm about to watch this video. I'm going to let you know what happens after the video. So we can keep that accountability going. And because we are covering the words, I will move the screen. So will this add more stress to my life? One of the questions I got was, my time is so busy. Will this add more stress? What if the topics are really triggering and I get overwhelmed? So the idea is for you to go at a very gentle pace. That's why it is called a wellness journey, even though the marketing says wellness challenge. That's because most people are not Googling wellness journey. They're more Googling those challenges so they can hold themselves accountable. But this is really designed to add value to your life. It's really designed for you to look at the best areas of your life and your best features so that way you can expand and grow. So the goal is not for it to add more stress. And if it is adding more stress, that's when you can explore and ask yourself, okay, is it the time of day that I'm watching the video? Is it the mood I'm in? Do I need to watch it in the evenings versus the morning? Or do I need to watch it the next day? And really ask yourself, okay, if it's adding more stress, what are some things that I can do to buffer that? The next question is, can I repeat this next month? Yes, you can repeat this whenever you want. And let's say, for example, there's certain videos that really stood out to you that made you feel really inspired and motivated. You can save those to a playlist and you can watch those videos whenever you need kind of like that pep talk or that inspiration. Another question I got is, what if I need or want more accountability during the 30 days? Some people have told me, well, what if I forget to watch the video, or what if I forget to go on YouTube? All the videos are on YouTube. And so I've got a couple of solutions for those people that are wanting more accountability during the next 30 days. So the first thing that you can do is you can tag me on your Instagram stories. For those of you that have Instagram, my handle is Alyssa_Cotton. And if you're someone that says, I need daily accountability, you can literally take a screenshot or like take a picture of you watching the video and tag me. And you can write day 1, day 2, day 15, day 30, and you can tag me on your Instagram stories and I will repost the story so that can help increase that accountability of I've got to let Alyssa know that I'm watching these videos every single day, or I've got to let my audience know that I'm watching these videos every single day. When we hold that accountability kind of in a public forum, we think, oh man, I'm so tired. Okay, well, I can watch 5 minutes of a video that can really help me move forward. So that's something that you can do to really help increase that accountability and increase the longevity of you staying consistent with these videos. Another option for you for accountability is joining my membership. So inside of Inner Compass Support, we're going to be watching the 30-day wellness journey videos. And I've also added daily EFT tapping videos. So EFT tapping stands for Emotional Freedom Technique. And when we tap on our emotional meridian points, we're able to release any stress or anxiety that's associated with what we're feeling. So often we think we can only use EFT tapping for panic attacks or stress. We can also use EFT tapping to install positive emotions such as hope or belief or gratitude or feeling motivated to take on the day. So the monthly membership is available, and as soon as you sign up, you will actually get instant access to all the prior tapping videos and all of the monthly workshops. I started this back in May or April of 2022. So we have almost 10 months, 8 months worth of videos. And I think we've got almost 20 EFT tappings on top of the EFT tappings that I'm going to be uploading every day. So a little bit about the membership. There are monthly workshops, and this monthly workshop is on elevating your happiness, all about increasing your ability to be happy. We've got EFT tapping. There's an entire resource library. We've got co-working hours. Co-working hours is when you show up online and you work on your personal tasks and you do it in a group setting to help hold you accountable. We also have a digital planner that can help you map out your month, your day, your week, your 90 days, and your year. So here is a snapshot of what the membership looks like. It is an app, which is really user-friendly. You can do it on your desktop, your tablet, or your phone. So here it is, Inner Compass Support, and the videos are 5 minutes, and the videos are on the same topic. So for example, day 2 is all about self-love. So you're going to be doing EFT tapping videos on self-love. It's really going to take your wellness journey to the next level. EFT tapping has been shown in so much research of lowering stress and lowering the bounce back of feeling like you can't have good things come to your life. And EFT has changed my life. And if you follow me on social media, you know that I'm obsessed with EFT. And if you're wondering about my style of EFT tapping, you can check out on YouTube. I've got the 12-week year EFT tapping, and I also have some YouTube shorts on EFT tapping or on my Instagram. So those are some options for you. Also inside of the membership is a digital planner, and the biggest thing that's going to help you is this habit tracker. So using a habit tracker where you can write all the days that you've done the reflective questions, the inspired action, and if you're part of the EFT, you can write that. And that's just another layer of accountability. And this digital planner is inside of the membership. So that's just another resource for you to help you hold yourself accountable. So those were all of the questions that were submitted. I'd love to hear if you have any questions about the 30-day wellness journey. If you have any feedback or any insights or any thoughts, you can put those in the chat box and we can go over those together. And for those of you who just logged on, we are doing an open Q&A about the 30-day wellness journey, exploring any questions or information you might have about jumpstarting your new year. And if anyone's watching the replay and you have any questions, you can definitely just put them in the comment section and I can respond to them in the comment section. So don't worry if you've missed out on not getting your question asked. Looking forward to the journey. Thank you. I am so excited to have you here, and I'm so excited that you are going to be committed to the 30-day wellness journey. Let me know throughout the way if you want to do like a wrap up party session, maybe on February 1st. We kind of commiserate the 30 days together. That could be a really fun YouTube live to kind of get it all jump started. So thank you so much for being here. I am so excited. So day one video will probably be out in the next 10 minutes. And yes, I love doing the 90 days, so I'm excited to jump into the 30 days. Yes. And for those of you who are like, oh, I missed the 12-week year, I love doing that. All of those videos are still up and all of that information is still relevant. So if you're someone that's like, I want to stick with the 90-day concept, you can do that and you can watch those videos. And you can also do these 30-day wellness videos in correspondence in relationship with it. So day one will probably be up. Actually, I think I'm just going to put it up right now. And what we're going to end up doing is the first video, I'm going to do it as a premiere so I can be live with you guys in the chat and I can be live with you. And then the other videos will be up at 8 a.m. And I'm so excited for you guys. I'm so happy that you're going to be on this journey. When we take time to nurture our inner compass, our entire life changes and it unfolds in the most magical, exciting way. Thank you again so much for being here. I will see you guys in the chat of the next day one. Bye, everyone.